So the new update is here, guys, for a new free Galaxy Opal, as well as some free players and also some free packs. And if you're like me and you want to see new locker codes, especially for Easter, then like the video right now, because Easter is around the corner, and also we're getting a new event, which, by the way, let me know down below in the comments, what do you want 2K to add for Easter? Because usually they add some amazing stuff, and I'm hoping they do it, especially now that they ended up adding Galaxy Opal Dennis Rodman. He's available, as well as the other players, as you guys can see, and we're going to see exactly how to get them. We're going to talk about what else is coming, the locker codes, events, and so on. And by the way, like I mentioned, with Easter coming, 2K tends to give us a free Galaxy Opal Dennis Rodman, and so I'm assuming that this is a sign that we're going to be seeing new locker codes for Easter, especially with that new event, and I'm gonna be covering everything in this video. And so when it comes to Dennis Rodman, he is 6'7" right here. They basically made him the best defensive card in the game, but his passing isn't the best. But defensively, look at that, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 90. Oh my goodness, basically the best defensive and rebounding small forward in the game right now with a 94 speed. He does, of course, come with an 88 three-pointer, so you can definitely hit that as well. But defensively and a rebounding machine right here in Dennis Rodman. I'm definitely going to be getting him because I've been getting all the players so far, which at the moment I have gotten every single one so far. I just got to finish Wiggins. I did end up finishing Granger, you know, at the last minutes, and so I do have him in my unopened packs. And I'm actually very curious to see what animations they gave Dennis Rodman, so let's take a look. So they gave the Patrick Ewing lower, which at the moment, Will Chamberlain, you know, he does have that on his Opal, and then the Xavier upper, you know, same with like the Amethyst Dennis Rodman. Basically, you know, they did not change his release. So Dennis Rodman has the same release, but now it's on very quick. They did give him the Kyrie dribble style. You guys can also see the leader is Pro 3. So when it comes to the animations, you know, he basically, again, is going to be one of those defensive and rebounding machines that you can lock up anybody with. And so when it comes to Dennis Rodman, whether he's worth it or not, I'm going to tell you right now, the other players, you know, like Richard Hamilton, he's available. We got to take a look at the agendas. Monte Ellis. You know, we do, of course, have Bruce Bowen, who also is looking really good. 6'7", 96 three-pointer. You know, he can also play elite defense out there, too. 90 speed. He's definitely going to be a must-have card. And then Isaiah Ryder. I do want to see the amethyst that they added. Is it going to be... Oh, look at the Bulls legend right here. 7'2". Okay, a big boy. 43-pointer, though. Yeah, not going to be using him. Oh, my goodness. They did, of course, add, you know, also... Oh, look at this, Dennis Scott, another shooter. Yo, they, 6'8", though. Okay, 6'8", that might be like a salary cap type of player. 95 three-pointer, 80 driving dunk. He's got himself a little bit of defense. Yeah, the best cards definitely are going to be Bruce Bowen and then, of course, Dennis Rodman. Even though Richard Hamilton, you know, he'll also be able to play defense, too. Obviously, he can shoot with the 95 three-pointer. It's going to come down to the, you know, requirements, though, if they're easy or hard. Also, a defensive beast up in here, too. And then Monte, you know, 6'3" point guard, 93 three-pointer, 95 driving dunk. Defensively, he can still play too. 94 steal, 90 perimeter defense. Yeah, so basically, when it comes to these pink diamonds, your average pink diamonds, you know, just basically, it's up to you if you want to grind them. And speaking of if it's worth it or not, we got to take a look at exactly what we got in the agendas. And as you guys can see, Dennis Rodman is actually only available for 10 days because the new season is coming. So everything is going to be expiring. Obviously, with Andrew Wiggins, he's going to be gone. Same with Dennis Rodman. So this one is going to be expiring with the new season. And let's see, what are the requirements? When 5 games using 10 Piston players, excluding... No, why do they exclude challenges? No, I'm going to tell you right now, 2K, you got to update that. You got to include the challenges, because this one right here, you don't want to do this online, because in Unlimited, you're going to get cheesed unless you find somebody that is going to let you win. Same with like salary cap, which I guess could happen. But at the same time, though, the only way to do those type of challenges, you know, that's going to be in domination, which you do end up getting the Galaxy Opal LeBron James. You guys can see right here where I'm at when it comes to domination. You know, I do have some stars, got some MT. You know, this right here, I mean, with Piston players, though, you got to run 10. They're kind of wilding with that one, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, man. Especially with only 10 days. They just got to remove the excluding challenges. No more of that, 2K. But by the looks of it, I don't think we're going to be seeing rush sets or rush players anymore, obviously, after this season. So hopefully they replace that with something bigger and better. So that is going to be probably one of the worst challenges. 5 games using 10 Piston players. Basically, domination is your only, you know, safe bet unless you find somebody nice online. Now, the next one is going to be Monte Ellis. When 15 clutch time offline or clutch time online games using 5 warrior players. That one definitely is a little bit more manageable just because you can do clutch time offline. And so, you know, 5 warrior players, if you got warrior players, you're fine. And if you don't, you can go into the player market and... Oh, why is Peyton the deal of the day? My goodness. So, you know, you can definitely rock any warrior players. The better, you know, the better you have, the better chance you have of winning. But doing it in offline is going to be the safest bet unless you, again, find somebody online that is being nice. And so that one is definitely better than this one. So, you know, you get a pink diamond right there. And then we do have to go out there and win 10 triple dot offline or triple dot online games using 3 Spurs players. That one also is very simple and easy. You want to do that in triple dot offline just because that's going to be your best bet. You know, if you're going for Ginobili, you got some rewards up in here as well. So that definitely is going to be a very basic and simple challenge. And I'm noticing that 2K is doing, you know, every single one has been an offline win so far, which a lot of people were asking for offline agendas. And so 10 triple offline wins, 3 Spurs players, you can definitely do that. And then you do have to make 15 dunks or 50 dunks over multiple games for Isaiah Ryder. You can do that actually while you're doing the Piston wins, the Warrior wins, and the Spurs triple threat wins. That's going to come naturally. So you're literally just going to get Isaiah Ryder by just playing the game. So that's actually one of the easiest ones. And then also, Dennis Scott right here, make 33 pointers over multiple games. You can also do that in offline. So yeah, these two right here, you're literally just going to get naturally by doing these. And then also we have to go out there and get 30 rebounds over multiple games for the 7-foot, you know, big boy right here, but he doesn't have a 3-pointer, so he's kind of booty. I will say, if it wasn't for the excluding challenges, this would have been like the easiest one ever, but also it's still very doable. You know, it's your time. If you think you can do it, definitely go after it. I think it's very basic other than that first challenge. I think everything you can just do in offline. And now, as you guys know, every time we get an update like this, they do update the challenges. And so let's take a look at what we got to do. Bad Bunny, I still got to get Bad Bunny done before the new season. So every time I see that card, I just laugh. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Rush 5 right here, a free pack. It would be crazy if you do this pack and then you just end up getting Dennis Rodman. I've seen a lot of people do that this year. You know, they do the challenges. They end up getting the Rush players. You know, I've done Rush 1, Rush 2, Rush 3. You got to do Rush 4. Got to do Rush 5, of course. And some people have gotten lucky from those packs, like I said. So this one is win the game to 60 points while recording at least 2 offensive rebounds and 10 total rebounds with a player or players. Okay, so yeah, just, I mean, 60-point game. Get her done. You know, you might do the other agendas there too, like the rebounds, the shooting. I do want to see the spotlights. Let's see what we got. Still got the Nebula, still got the other ones. These are going to be expiring with the new season because new season is coming in 10 days basically. So I am excited for the new season, especially since that should mean that we're seeing new locker codes. You know, knock on wood, we better see some new locker codes. And speaking of new locker codes, the reason that I say that is because every single year, 2K does give us locker codes for Easter. And now I'm not going to get too excited because 2K's been cheesing us this year, but at the same time though, look. Right here, happy Easter. We got a free Galaxy Opal Dennis Rodman. What did we get today? A free Galaxy Opal Dennis Rodman. So is 2K hinting that we're getting new locker codes? Or does this mean that this is our locker code? That would suck if this is our locker code. And then, of course, they did give us a guaranteed pink diamond. I could definitely see 2K release a Paul George. I could actually see him get a new card, too, just because I do feel like we're going to be seeing maybe like a PG. I do feel like we could potentially be seeing a Ben Simmons. Obviously, we're going to be seeing more dark batters, you know, more 100 overall players. Maybe we see a Luka. Maybe we see a Taco. Maybe we see, you know, a Kobe beating Bryant's, maybe a Westbrook. I feel like Westbrook actually is long overdue for a new card. Maybe Derrick Rose as well. A lot of potential, you know, Kawhi. 2K definitely is going to be releasing crazy stuff, especially since we are going into the new season in literally 10 days. Ben Simmons right here, I do feel like he's coming. Either Ben or Magic. Those are like my 2 biggest guesses that 2K could release. And then, of course, more cheese with like the dark matters. Maybe a dark matter Vince Carter since Easter. He's got hops. You know, maybe a Steph Curry, you know, stuff like that. So we are definitely going to be potentially seeing a locker code because every year we get one. Even last year we had this one with also Dennis Rodman and then Sengun, Giannis. A free Giannis would be really cool. They could definitely go with, you know, people that can hop and dunk and do stuff like that, you know what I mean? That's why they have a Zach LaVine. So they could give us maybe a new LaVine, maybe an existing one. At the moment, I think we do have a, which Zach LaVine do we have as the best one? Yeah, they'll probably end up giving us this as the locker card, actually. Now that I think about it, it could be him. It could also be Vince Carter. Like, if they do a current player or current card that we do have, Vince Carter and LaVine are like my 2 guesses that we should be seeing. And so we should be seeing that. And also I do mention that because obviously with Easter literally around the corner, literally it's coming in a few days, we are also getting the My Team events, and so there's definitely a lot more coming. And then obviously at the moment, if you guys do want to check out, of course, NBA ID, 2K is advertising it once again in their main menu, as well as the new agendas that they added. And so, you know, if you do want that locker code of your new player, that's still available just on NBA ID. And I'll be sure to keep you guys updated with everything else. In the meantime, check out the other videos I've been uploading. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.